All right, let's talk about volume of prisms. So prisms are figures, three-dimensional figures that have the same base on the top and the bottom, and they're right prisms because they go straight up from the base. They're not, skewed or, going off to some angle like this. So let's talk about how to find the volume. The volume of a prism is really simple. It's just volume equals area of base times the height. And sometimes the base is complicated. So this, you can see the base right here is actually zoomed in on, and it's actually this shape right here. So this shape includes a half circle and a triangle. So the volume is area of base times height. So I'm going to go ahead and put the height first, and then in parentheses, I'm going to do all the calculations involved in the area of the base. So first I'll start with the triangle. The triangle is the base times height divided by 2. The height of it is going to be 18 because that's the diameter of the circle. So 14 times 18 divided by 2, which is actually the same thing as 14 times 9. So for the area of the triangle, I would have 126. And then for the area of a half circle, I would have pi r squared divided by 2. In this case, the radius is 9, so that would be 81 pi over 2. Let's see, I'm going to change my h over here to the height, which is given. The height of the solid is 11 inches. So I'm going to erase this h. Whoa, I just erased like everything. I'm going to change the h into 11. And then I can distribute the 11 to the other terms. So I'll start by multiplying 126 times 11, which is 1386, plus 11 times 81 is 891 pi over 2. All right, and so that's actually my answer, inches cubed actually. So the inches or the units are always cubed when it comes to volume. Now this improper fraction can also be written as a mixed fraction or as a decimal, which would be 445.5 or 445.5. Either way is okay. I prefer improper fractions as long as they're reduced as much as possible. So let's do the volume of this, what is this? This is a triangular prism because the bases are both triangles. So the volume is the same formula as before. It's going to be the height times the area of base. Doesn't matter which order you write it in. You could do this first and this second, or you could do this the height first and the area base second. Since multiplication order doesn't matter, you can write it however you want. So I'm going to do height first. So in this case, the height is given to me as 25 yards. So I'm going to start with 25, and then in parentheses, I'm going to calculate the area of the base, which would be the triangle that's zoomed in on right here. So that would be 10 times 29 divided by 2. So 290 divided by 2 is 145. And then all we have to do there is multiply, so 25 times 145, and we get our answer, which is 3,625 yards cubed. This one's a little easier than the previous one because there's no pi expression in there, nothing too complicated.